Is everybody ready?
Oh, grr. So when we left off last week, uh, let's see what happened in last week's session. Shit, you guys,
I got
You
We
met-
attacked.
told the big
We got
thing.
attacked.
so you met some gnomes. You met some gnomes, and they sold you a bunch of swords
A literal bag of pointed
Herbs.
weapons.
and herbs, and you custom ordered a scout beetle from them.
That's going to be sent to Belwyn.
It's going to be sent to Belwyn. You continued down the road, and as you were sleeping, you met a new friend who tried to murder the shit out of you.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
As
Oh, yeah,
Only
yes,
one
you
of
got
us.
And then fight for one.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So you guys killed this flesh golem. Azure, you were gonna be asleep for like about 4 hours ish.
Be out.
Outie.
Mm.
Boing.
Inside of the creature's stomach sac thing, like not an actual stomach, just like more flesh on the inside. You found
Oh, so like a kangaroo pouch?
like a kangaroo pouch.
Like a
Except less
disgusting hair
sphinctery.
infested-
Yeah, so you found this this totem bag made of human hair and with teeth inside.
Hmm.
And Zogle threw up.
And Zogle what?
And Zogle threw up.
I bombed
Oh.
all over the place.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a thing. What are you guys gonna do now that your sleep has been interrupted? Are you gonna go back to sleep or?
I suppose we don't really have a choice, especially since
Yeah.
I'm basically out of spells and I need my wild shapes back.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sleep.
So yeah, you guys get back to whatever the watch was that we set last week. It doesn't actually matter anymore. And about 4 hours later, so about 2 hours before you all finish your long rest, Azure, you wake up.
Yes.
So who took last watch? Does anyone remember?
I don't, because I wasn't a part of the very
I
end.
think
of the
it was-
session.
I think it was Zogle because he was big on like seeing the sunrise. I think.
No, I was hanging out during the moon.
Oh,
phase.
so maybe
Yeah,
I got last
It would have
watch.
been. Yeah, it would have been Glacier.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh, did we lose Razz? There she is. There she is. We're good.
Just cut out for a sec.
Okay.
It's fine. It's been happening.
So Kyr'nes, as you are, sitting, doing your watch, you become aware that Azure is stirring. I think maybe like Blue has been tending to you, and like, she's not like worrying over you, but she's just like, oh, Azure, like, it's okay.
She's got a very high voice today.
She does have a high voice today.
Well,
It's
hello.
because she's stressed out. Hello. And as you start, she says, "Oh, Azure, are you okay? How are you feeling?"
I'm getting my life back. See what I did there? Okay.
Hey.
You're cute. Okay.
I definitely like upon hearing Azure stir, I kind of like very quietly go over him and like kind of like, oh my gosh, welcome back, buddy. I was real worried for a little bit there.
Oh,
Can Kyr'nes, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Can can you bring me back my daggers I left on the battlefield?
Sure, I suppose so.
I mean,
I don't see why not.
I mean, thanks,
hello? Oh no, that's Razz's ringtone. Okay, I
thanks.
remember.
And can I like go into like a rest or something?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say okay. So that happened during your first watch. So it'd probably take you. I would allow you to finish the rest that you started, but I mean it's going to be 6 hours before you finish if you do a long rest. And everyone else is about to wake up. So that's. I mean, it's up to you. You know, it's up to whatever.
I will go to sleep and
Okay,
we'll
hello.
see if they wake me up.
Okay, you're putting the
you
agency
go.
in their hands. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Okay, so yeah,
I definitely go pick up all the like assorted daggers around the area, like I told my pal I would.
yeah. Aw, that's nice of you.
I am Ender's still asleep.
Yeah, yeah.
She is zero like
0%.
she is 0% like at this point. It's been a while since she's like actually fought instead of healed, so that took a little bit out of her.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's been a good while since she saved her town and actually had to fight folks. So
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I think just for the sake of expediting that, I'd say 2 hours goes by. You guys are you're roused from your sleep. Everybody else what?
slumber.
From your slumber. Yeah, and you Azure has moved into a more comfortable looking position. He seems to be doing okay. Not bleeding slightly more than usual. Yeah, what do you guys do?
Don't ask me because part of whatever you just said cut out. So
I'd say definitely I'm gonna try and let Azure sleep while I kinda like help pack up the camp so we can get moving.
Okay.
If that's
I think I'll aid Kyr'nes in that feat. Helping pack up.
I am reading from those books that we got.
The religious texts.
Yes,
Yes.
the religious texts.
Cool. Yeah. Is there any like information that you're looking for within the text, or just general?
Mostly a general overview. That way, if I hear something, I can at least be like, okay, now I know what I need to be looking for.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it talks about different. It talks about different deities and how. So opposing deities they don't like hate each other, right? Like, and they are kind of they're just foils for each other, really. Like if you met someone who was like a goddess of fire and a goddess of water, right? Like they are diametrically opposed, but they're not enemies to each other. They both acknowledge that the others perform vital roles, kind of thing. Yeah, and so like there's a lot of examples within that, like you know, just general people that I haven't thought of yet. but yeah, I mean, and that's like the first like good chunk of the book is like the ethics of deities, I think. So
Excellent.
yeah. So yeah, I guess, do you guys wake up Azure, or do you wait for him to finish his rest?
How long would it be for him to finish a short rest?
That'd be like 15 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, but
So
it's
he-
Bard. We need those spells.
That's true. The only issue is then we have
Well, we've just completed a long rest, haven't we?
Yeah, you guys have your hit points back, your spell slots back, abilities back, sorcerer points.
I mean,
So
if
like
we-
unless like Azure really needs like the extra time for hit points, I'd say we should probably get up.
Well, Azure won't have his spell slots until he
Oh.
completes a long rest. Yeah,
mm,
because
we
Okay.
all have ours.
yeah, you guys all have yours. He does not.
I mean, I don't see the harm in letting him have a long rest.
Yeah, nor do I.
Like, where we had to go as quickly as possible, that does not necessarily mean that we have to go as quickly as possible.
So we gotta go as quickly as possible, not
What
as
we
physically
need
possible.
is more important than what they need.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So are you guys gonna let him have it?
Yeah.
Cool. What do you do to pass the 6? Well, I guess it'd be, if you woke up during Azure's watch, it'd be, you guys have like 4 hours left after you wake up. So what do you do to pass that time?
I can try to help Endr learn that potion, that healing potion mix.
Ooh, that would be helpful. That'd be cool.
Cool.
So, yeah, Zogle's gonna come over and be like, "I'm doing this for me, not for you," and then just start helping.
Cool.
As long as I know, as long as we both know it, I suppose.
Okay. So do you want to try and craft? I mean, if you've got 4 hours, I could say maybe you could do like 2 with a field kit, because it's a fairly complicated potion, and you're working with ingredients that you've never worked with before. But I would say that you'd have like advantage if you wanted to try and craft those, because Zogle's helping you.
Yeah, sure. Because I'm pretty sure I have like the. Hold on. So, I have, yeah, like I have the alchemist supplies and stuff.
Yep.
So would I roll for that or?
Yeah, so you're proficient with your alchemist supplies, so you'd add your proficiency bonus to your roll.
My proficiency. Okay,
So that'd
Should
be
be plus
plus
2.
So go ahead and do that. I would say I'd set the difficulty at 10, because you are a trained.
Stuff we don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So so like roll with advantage.
Good thing I got a 12.
You got a 12?
I got,
Oh.
well, I rolled a 12 and then.
Perfect. Yeah, and then so you're gonna be rolling for both potions. So roll with advantage again.
16.
Oh,
16. Okay, yeah, easy peasy. So
I
then
grew up. An alchemist raised me. I know my shit.
I'm gonna be right back super quickly. I just got a small thing.
Okay. Yeah, so you pull out your vials of nasty, gross
That's
it's like
right. Ugh,
swamp water sap.
gross.
And while you're burning it, like while you're heating it and stuff like that, it smells like a tar fire. It is awful. But as you sort of mix these ingredients together, it like that tarry kind of smell slowly gives way, until eventually it's just like a nice woody aroma, and it's almost comforting.
Ooh.
Yeah. And yeah, so you have two. What is the base healing potion? Does anybody know or know where I can find that?
I want to say that they are 1d4 plus.
It would be whatever the healing elixir spell does, probably.
I want to give you a little more kick than that because they were rare ingredients.
Well, a
It should be
healing
in
elixir.
it should be in either the Dungeons Masters, and it should be like the first healing potion.
Yeah, so probably under magic item.
Well, the healing elixir does 2d4 plus 2 HP.
2d4 plus 2. Under magic items. Okay, just under magic items, under healing potion, maybe? That would be nice. Let's see if Wizards has my back here.
It might not be under healing potion. It's probably under potion of healing.
Potions. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna Google it because we have technology.
Yeah.
Technology!
The internets.
As I say to a lot of folks who are like, hey, what's this thing? I'm like, well, the internet's at your fingertips.
Yeah. So D&D. Okay, potion of healing.
I just pepped my duck.
2d4 plus 2. So yeah, let's say it'll do 2d6 plus 2. Give you a little bit more kick for that.
Mm,
G, could you write that down?
yeah, I was
somewhere?
about to say, you can't edit your character sheet right now. I will put that in your inventory for you.
This is my. This is my. I'll just set this aside in case we need it, because you said there's things that might be happening. So.
Yeah, no, everything's fine.
Yeah, I have total faith in everything you say, Kyle.
I know.
We're gonna get dead.
So Kyr'nes, they spend this time brewing potions. What do you do?
What do I do? That's a good question. I don't know if we're caring about like food rationing rules, but I have something I could do if we're gonna include that.
What is it?
Since I have wanderer background, now would be a good time to say like, hey, I go find food and water based on the area for the party.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we haven't been so far, but you guys are about to take like an ocean journey, so it might be a good time to stock up.
Yeah, so I'd say I use the 4 hours to like kind of stock everybody up on food, because I have like the ability to find food and water for up to 5 people, so like I could definitely stock up since there's 4 of us.
Nice, hell yeah.
I have a question. How close are we to Velwyn?
You guys are a few days still, I believe. You're
Okay.
maybe.
Well, I was
maybe
like,
two
because
days.
if we're getting super close, I could have just been like, oh, Kyr'nes, you can go W, X, Y, and Z places around here that have things.
Right.
But if we're a few
Definitely.
days out, then probably not.
Cool. Yeah, so time passes. Azure wakes up from his long rest. You have your spell slots and your healing back. Your health.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And your inspiration as well. So don't forget that.
So during our adventures on the ocean, good news is I can handle water. I've got create water or destroy water.
Very
Okay.
useful.
I was gonna say, what are you gonna turn into a dolphin and swim beside the boat?
So here's something funny. I can't turn into creatures with swimming speeds yet.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
bring that up. That's actually, I don't know if you guys have read The Golden Compass. I'm going to sidetrack here. I don't know if you guys have read The Golden Compass, but there's a really sad part in there where if your demon, like if you are a sailor, right, before your demon decides what its like permanent form is, and it becomes like a dolphin or something, you can never leave the ocean. Like, and that is so fucking sad.
Unless you're a witch.
Unless you're a witch.
Oh,
Exactly.
I didn't have a case for it. I have the Golden Compass Wii video game.
Oh no.
It's oh boy, is it a game?
I actually never read Golden Compass
Neither
because
did I.
like a little.
Girl.
No, I read a little bit of it as small, and then I was like, nope, this terrifies me, and I never touched it again.
See, I have
Girl,
a
get you some golden
completely-
compass.
I have a completely different reason. My mom told me it was devil worship, and I didn't get to read it.
That's right. Your mom thought everything was devil worship.
It's true. I didn't get to read Harry Potter until like the second half of the seventh movie was coming out, and she went, "All right, fine."
My mom was just glad that I picked up a book, so I got to read.
Okay, so Azure, you're awake. What what's up, Azure?
Okay, well, I guess I wake up and then I I brush my hair
Mhm.
Priorities.
and I start counting all my weapons.
Okay.
At this point, I see him like counting his weapons, and I definitely hand him the pile of like 4 or 5 daggers that I found around. Like, I got you
Oh.
something.
Thanks. Oh my God, Dorothy and Leo and Angus is back. Thanks.
They're named.
Angus.
Kyr'nes, can I have an intelligence roll from you?
Sure. Do I have a bonus on that?
I hope so.
Intelligence. Do I have a? I don't think I have a bonus in.
I'm really glad that it's already set up that Zogle will punch a bish no problem.
Looks like I have. I don't know if I have it selected, but I have +1 to intelligence. Do I add that if I don't have it selected?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I rolled a 17 then.
17?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So because you're a sorcerer, and because Oriana told you that Azure had this mark on him, you would potentially be able to work it out that maybe this creature that seems to have a fixation on him was somehow attracted by that.
Mm.
Ooh.
I definitely take Azure like a little ways away from the group as to like, in case he doesn't want the rest of the group knowing this. I'm like, so Oriana, kind of. Well, I saw something because of her, and well, I have a theory, and I kind of want to run it past you. It's kind of a big deal, so do correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Well, this is gonna be really rough news if you didn't know this already, but you kind of have an arcane mark on you. It looks like bad stuff, and I think that Flesh Golem kind of maybe saw that or like knows of it, and it's whoever put that mark on you is definitely sending some pretty angry things after you, and this is kind of bad.
I
Please
mean,
tell me I'm wrong.
who wouldn't be attracted to me, right? Even monsters are pretty into me. You see?
Oh golly.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, I listen, listen. Um, I'll stop joking around here, and you know, I I may, you know, I may have some problems. Maybe major, or you know, maybe not, and I just need to figure those things out, right? And I see when listen. Um, I you know, mm, you know, I I'm a nice person. I take care of the people I love, and that's why I would prefer you not to tell stuff, you know, about me to the other one. I just want to protect them, you see? And because I don't even know I don't even know much myself. So, like we just need to like go to Belvard and Belvard, is that the name?
Belwyn.
Belwyn.
Belvar is the bear man.
Belwyn.
Good try though.
Belwyn's the town.
Okay, we just need to go to Belwyn, and do our mission, and I'll be fine, okay? And if anything goes wrong, I'll just, I've got some pretty good legs, so I can run really fast.
Oh, okay, I'll take your word for it. This certainly seems like some bad stuff, but I guess I'll respect your keeping it from people. Good luck.
Yeah,
Hey,
I just don't want people to like be worried for me when they don't really need to. You see, I'm like pretty good at like defending myself, as you can see.
I suppose so. If that big angry boy was after you for, well, the whole time we were on that adventure, and maybe then some before, you must really hold your own.
Yeah, I like big boys, so I'm okay with that.
Oh golly. He runs off a little flustered.
Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Cool. Do you guys have any more business before you hit the road?
Nope. At least I know.
As they're headed back to the camp, I'm gonna be like, God, I thought you were an alchemist. Why is this such a painful experience? Oh,
And she's actually like doing everything just fine.
I just look like I look very like almost like I try not to show it, but like probably Azure can see that I'm like very clearly like offended, like just a little bit, just like
Hurts just a little bit.
yeah, it hurts just a little. Like I'm doing everything right, like I'm like doing the exact steps I need to do, like even with ingredients that I've never touched before at all in my life.
oh yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong. I'm just like, I'm not in the mood to actually be in the talking to anybody or doing anything. I want to read. That's all I want to do.
Then why did you offer to help?
I needed the healing potion.
That's funny.
Does it benefit me? Probably gonna do it.
I don't think she voices this, but she's like, doesn't mean I have to give it to you, even though you tried to help. She doesn't say that,
Also
God
not gonna
forbid,
say
she's too
anything,
much of a-
but I'm a moonbeamer one day. I'm a friggin' moonbeamer.
Oh yikes.
Hey, she didn't voice it out loud.
Neither did Zogle.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
Okay, this is the best image in my head just thinking about it, because here's this 6 foot, like, here's this tiny, like, pudgy 5'2" girl futzing with alchemy equipment, and this 6'5" dude just very clearly looking like he doesn't want to exist.
I just want to get a 30 on stealth roll. That's all I want. Just stop existing.
I forget that Zogle's half Goliath. He's a big boy.
He's a big
taller than
old beanpole.
Yeah.
He taller than Kyr'nes.
Who's already a pretty large lizard man. So.
He isn't hefty, but he's definitely tall.
Okay. Sorry, I'm fussing
moving
with something.
forward.
Yeah. So you guys pack up your camp, and you begin your travel. I'd say that it goes really well. You get checked in on by Clarella several times. You start to get accustomed to the tingle of it, like her scrying on you. 2 days later, unless you guys have anything that you want to do on the road, I'm just going to time skip ahead, if that's okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything on the road.
I think the best thing I've ever seen for Dungeons and Dragons, where it's like the game where a 3-day hike takes 3 minutes and a 5-minute and a 3-minute fight takes 3 hours.
Yeah.
That's about right. But yeah,
Exactly.
we can skippily dude all over that.
Yeah.
So you, so 2 days later, you guys, Belwyn is in sight as you come over this sort of pass. And just to the north of Belwyn town is the forest in which 2 of you grew up and one of you is acutely familiar with it. So yeah, as you're approaching Belwyn, you get sort of next to the forest, and ahead of you, from the direction of the town, you see 3 figures approaching, and they appear to be they're dressed in like the town colors of Belwyn, and I think Endr, you definitely recognize them as guards of the town.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, guys, these are guards that are stationed outside Belwyn. We're getting close.
Oh golly.
Endr's very like clearly elated. Like
Mhm.
I like the thought of like being so close to home that there are guards wandering.
Zogle's almost got like held breath at this point because cities. He already doesn't like people.
Definitely, and I mean you're very close to your father's domain as well. So
Can we hurry up and go?
so there is you hear a shout from the lead guard, and he says, you 4, excuse me, can we talk to you for a moment?
Yes, of course. And like Endr kind of like speeds up a little bit, like walking towards them.
Do we have to?
They don't respond to that. They're kind of all like eyeing you around, and actually as you get close to them, they draw their weapons. They're not okay. So like one of them has a crossbow and he's not aiming it at you. So it's like
When he has it out.
he has it out, yeah. And one of the back ones, they're sort of in like a triangle formation, and one of the ones in the back says, "We've been sent to find you,
Me?
all of you.
Hi.
There's some information that we require."
I feel like at least one of them should recognize Endr since her background is folk hero.
Mhm.
She did
Yeah,
like save the
absolutely.
town from a big
Yeah,
angry
I
monster
kind
thing.
of did save the town from being obliterated. So
Yeah, yeah, no, I think that they, in fact, they probably address you. And so the other one in the back says, Miss Endr, we believe that you have some information that uh, that we require very expediently.
rewind. My internet cut you out.
No, you're fine. He says, Miss Endr, we feel that you have some information that we require immediately.
And what information would that be, sir? I've been away on a journey for at least a month.
Yes, that's the information we require. You recently visited an associate of ours, and our master would like to know more about that encounter.
So who would their master be? Like the mayor or something? Like
Well, I mean, it definitely strikes you as weird because like the town guard doesn't really have a master per se. They're just like,
yeah, I'm
you
just kind
know,
of like
they're mhm. uh, and they say, we've been informed that you would not give this information to the Countess Oriana, so we've come to take it forcibly. And
excuse me.
and actually,
As definitely as they say, take it forcibly. Kyr'nes does not like the sound of that and casts Blade Ward on
okay,
himself.
yeah, perfect. And actually, they were about to attack, so let's roll initiative.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Alright,
Oh God.
initiative,
Hold on.
1d20.
What is my initiative? Hold on.
It's 1d20 and you get plus 3 because you have
Aw,
plus
man,
3
I do?
dexterity.
I was
I
busy
do?
looking over at my father's domain.
I got a 9 because I have -1 to dex.
Nice. Okay, let me set up the. Let's see. Okay, Kyr'nes.
I fucking gotta hate.
16, and that's with my +3 on Dex.
It's pretty solid.
You got an 8, Azure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, 16 really isn't bad.
Zogle, did you get a 16?
No, I got a 5.
You got a 5. Okay. Perfect. And then I'll add. Okay, so descending. Yep, great. How do I add these assholes to my initiative?
Do I know about how far the nearest, like, tribesman, quote unquote, or like ward of the forest would be?
I mean, that's probably several miles, I would imagine. They have outposts and stuff that they kind of wander throughout the forest, but to get to like a guaranteed place where you'll find someone, it'd be several miles.
Okay, so it's not, there's none of my father's influence close to here.
I mean, he controls up to the edge of the forest, so potentially. But yeah, sorry, I'm looking at the stats for Wow. Okay. 21. Holy shit. Okay, so they are going first. So, yep. I would say. What does Blade Ward do?
Blade Ward, it wards from blades, but more specifically, until the end of my next turn, I have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing dealt by weapons.
Okay, yeah, I would allow you to cast that since
It's a
you've got it out
cantrip
before
too,
I
so
called
it
for
moves up
initiative.
real quick.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you cast Blade Ward on yourself, and at that moment, oh shoot, are these guys on the map layer? Because I'm an idiot, probably. Hey, Hey, you. I need you to go to the token lair, please. Thanks.
Oh,
Oh,
we
I
hit level
totally
3.
forgot
Weren't we?
about-
We're supposed to pick a trait, aren't we? Or a attribute or a feature?
Mhm.
No. So you choose feats when you hit an ability score improvement.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought
that's
that was
Which
level
is-
level
4
3.
for most of us, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Ew, it's level 4. I'm always off by 1 level. I swear to Jesus.
It's okay. You're just excited. Okay.
It only
I'm
goes
so
up in
used to
feats.
my level 18 druid. I don't know where I am anymore.
um, okay. Yeah. So the in unison, these guards it's like sounds like they're all the same person shouting, and they walk forward in unison, and they're going to approach here. 5 and 6. Okay, so they're there, and so as this guy gets right up on you, Endr, you're expecting him to make an attack on you with his weapon, but from behind his back, this sort of slimy red tentacle slaps out and goes to like smack you. So, oh shit, he rolled a 17 before his other stuff. Okay, so I feel like that hits probably.
Yeah,
24.
absolutely. 24 against AC.
Okay. So it so that is going to do. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. So that does 6 damage to you. I need you to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Wait, I do a what now?
Roll a d20. If you get 13 or more, you win because you have +2 to wisdom. Well, if it's a saving throw, you get +4, so you gotta roll at least 11.
It's a good thing I got an 18 then.
18. Okay, yeah, you have this strange sensation in your head, like everything gets really fuzzy for a second, but then you're able to like shake it off. And that is their turn. So next up is going to be Endr.
I feel like because like it. Okay, would I make a like wisdom throw, like just a normal wisdom throw to?
So let's give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and pre-dress the salad. Is that cool with you? You don't mind, do you?
Nope. Would I be able to do like just a normal like intelligence or like wisdom throw to like figure out like, okay, like these are like actual guards of Belwyn, but they're being controlled by something, it seems like.
Make a. Go ahead and make a. Wisdom. Yeah, go ahead and do
Intelligence or wisdom?
that. Intelligence, because you're a wizard, so that's probably better.
Unnatural 20 plus
Okay,
my
yeah.
plus my +3, so 23.
Okay.
+5
I
if
think-
it's a saving throw.
But it was not a saving throw, so
Fair enough.
so I think because I know they're guards of Belwyn, I don't actually want to like harm them because it's like, oh, these are people from my hometown, they have families.
Yeah.
I cast sleep.
Okay. Well, and actually, so before you do that, with the tried and true method of looking behind them at where the attack came from. So you're like close enough to this guard that you can kind of look around his back. He is attached to a slimy length of something that trails off into the distance, into the trees. So for anyone on roll 20, it's probably like right over here.
Right.
Don't look at that. Don't look at that. You're not allowed to look at that. That doesn't belong there. That doesn't exist. There we go. Okay, yeah. So, so you're aware that it's attached to something. I just want you to know that before you made an 8.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at all my spells.
Mm-hmm. Also, these darts smell like sulfur. That's the thing.
These things are the things that are.
I mean, it's hard to tell exactly where the smell's coming from, but it's definitely around the guards.
So it smells like sulfur.
Yes.
Okay. Good thing I don't have anything fire. I think I'll cast Ray of Frost at the thing behind the guard.
Okay.
Like that's like peeking out from behind the guard.
Sure.
And I have to do
Range spell attack.
yeah, and it's 1d8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, so here's my d8.
Well, it's a ranged spell attack, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
you
you
gotta roll a
roll a
d20
D20.
first.
Oh,
And add
D20
your,
plus 5.
plus 5, yeah.
wait, do what now?
Wait, what?
Sorry, cut out.
D20 plus 5 to see if you can hit.
Okay. 20, because 5 plus 10, 15 plus 5. So.
Okay, yeah. So you hit this slimy cord. Go ahead and roll your damage.
4.
4. Okay. Yeah. So. Woo!
Oh!
There goes Owl.
Oh, there you
Oh,
are.
there he is.
You good?
Yeah. My Discord bugged for some reason.
Yeah.
Hey, give me a minute.
Okay. Yeah, you hit this, and in unison, all 3 of the guards, they shout at you, and they say, "Stupid girl, that won't work!"
Yikes.
All at the same time. The cord appears to be undamaged.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, G's gonna have to cover for me, or you're gonna have to cover for Endr, because
Okay.
I have to go eat. I'll hopefully be back to
Okay.
continue this.
Have good
Do
food.
not do anything story-wise with Endr until, please. Gosh.
You got it.
Ray of Frost an abjuration spell?
I don't know. I think it is.
Let me see what the internet has to say. Ray
Sure.
of Frost. Abjure.
If it's not abjuration, it's going to be evocation.
It wouldn't shock me if it was evocation. Ray of Frost. Ray of Frost is a cantrip. I know that. Thanks. It's an evocation cantrip. Never mind.
Okay.
I think I noted which
Yeah.
ones are.
Generally speaking, if you're pointing and hurting somebody, then you're probably an evocation.
Yep.
Oh, I noted which ones were abjuration in her sheet.
Okay.
Cool. Saves me work.
All right, Kyr'nes, you're up.
Okay. When I see Endr like Ray of Frost, this slimy thing, and see
Absolutely.
the guards like react, can I put together that they're like getting dunked on by this creepy cord thing?
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Okay. Uh, hang on. And never mind. I don't know that that's there yet, do I? Can I try to ice knife the um this dude's tentacle?
Sorry, I wasn't looking at the which one?
This dude's tentacle.
That dude's cynical. Yeah, you can.
All right. So ice knife's a ranged spell attack. Let's see. What's my bonus on that? I think it's 3. Yes. Okay. So 1d20 plus 3 is a 16.
16. That is that's a hit.
All right. So that's 1d10, and then a dex save of at least 11.
Dex save. Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
2d6 cold damage.
Okay.
So 7 plus 2d6 is 8.
Where are you throwing that? Because doesn't it explode in a
Oh,
5
it
foot
does
radial?
explode
Yeah,
for
it
10
would.
feet. Heck,
Yeah.
that's a problem. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 total.
13. Okay. That is going to hit Endr as well.
She has to make a dex save then, or she takes 6
Oh,
points
yeah.
of damage. Let me
Right.
roll
You
a
better
dex
say.
save for her.
Yeah.
She has some kind of crazy bonus to dex anyway, so it's probably gonna be fine. 17. She definitely gets the heck out of the way of that. She like ducks as it explodes. Frost
Yeah.
flies over her head.
Perfect. Cool. Yeah. Sorry, I had a streamer asking me a question. Yeah. So she's able to like kind of pull her cape and protect herself from frost and stuff.
Do I have anything bonus action? Hang on, let me check my spells. I want to know if I have something bonus action.
Yeah. Oh, to be a spellcaster.
Dang it, I don't have anything to do with my bonus action. So, if I move, would it? Am I close enough to attack of opportunity, or am I good?
No, you're good.
So then I'm gonna run 1, 2. Hang on, let me brain about distance for a second, because I want to get behind this guy, or this guy here. Come on, give me the ping. There we go. Ping
I
that
see.
guy there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I could definitely make that. So, shoot, that's 25 feet. So, I knew been behind this guy.
Cool. Perfect.
And that's my turn. Oh, cool. There are settings in.
There are settings. Cool. Is that all for you?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. Next up is going to be Azure.
Okay. I'm gonna um I'm gonna use um I'm gonna use I'm gonna try to I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery.
Mhm.
Um I'm gonna try to use it on the one that's right next to Ender.
Okay.
Can I ping? Oh, I got it. Boom.
Cool.
So it's a 13 wisdom saving throw.
A 13 wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, 13.
Oh, does he have plus? He has exactly plus wisdom. Okay, so he rolled a 12, got a +1, so that's the
Okay.
save.
Well, you're not okay. Okay. So I'm gonna run like this, like this, like this, like this, and I'm gonna. Where's the ruler? And I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Kyr'nes.
Okay.
You can do it. You brought me my weapons, and that makes you a really nice person.
Oh
Nice.
shucks.
Oh, horrible.
And that's it.
Okay. Zogle.
Okay, give me just one more second to check on the order in which I am doing these things.
Sure. Oh, shit.
Whoosh!
The max ammo over?
shiitakes. What's wrong? Did you die? Don't die.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Eh,
Oh no! The poor child.
Hold on. Nobody panic.
Did you just spill a bunch of stuff on his
No,
lappy?
he
This
hecked
is
up
bad.
his USB port. That's at least one entire problem.
You got.
Uh-oh.
You
Oh,
get-
now he's robot out. He's a robot and his headphones are angry.
No, it's not just that they're angry. I just fucked this USB.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
It's
rough.
USB.
Oh, is that the pins poking out of there?
Yeah.
That's bad.
It's really bad.
Yikes!
Oh no.
I need these to stream. Wait, hold on. I'm sure I've got an old broken pair.
Mm.
Whatever was happening continued making it happen.
Well, okay.
It's not too hard to fix, I don't think. It's just 4 wires to 4 pins if you know how to splice wires. If not,
do
I
not.
guarantee you there's Google.
Right. Good call.
You can just find an old USB cable you don't need and just splice it up. Real easy. What else can I do here?
All right, guys, we're gonna get pushy. I am going to summon a dust devil
Ooh.
in this square.
Okay.
Or I guess the best way I could do it, choose an unoccupied 5-foot cube in the air that you can see. An elemental force that resembles a dust devil appears in that cube and lasts for the spell's duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the dust devil must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 1d8 bludgeoning damage and is pushed 10 feet away. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much and isn't pushed. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I'm a summon that thing, and then I'm gonna turn myself as a bonus action into a crap. We don't want to kill them. It's so hard to not kill someone. We'll go direwolf.
Okay. Cool.
And yeah, I think that's it. That's all I can really do.
We'll use this for the dust devil, I guess. I couldn't find any tornadoes.
Looks sufficiently dusty.
Such dust. Wow.
Ugh, I was getting a call there for a second. Cool. Yeah. So
wait,
now
wait.
it is.
No, I'll use
What?
my movement actually. And as a direwolf, I think I'm a large creature. BT dubs.
Okay.
Yes, I am a large creature.
Large boy.
A large boy.
I'm gonna go grab a drink while things are getting figured out.
Fair enough.
I'll be RB 1 sec.
Okay.
I'ma be right there.
Okay. Cool. Do I sound okay for you guys?
Hmm?
Yeah, you sound fine. You don't sound like Death or Too Robot-y.
Sounds
Okay,
good to me.
Cool. So I think this fella right here is gonna turn around. Also, I totally missed what you said the dust devil did because I was like super distracted. So I apologize.
They don't really need to worry about it unless they end their turn in it or
Oh,
5 feet
okay.
from it.
Okay. So yeah, I think that so they're gonna boop and boop. Oh, he's gonna move. That would be inside your space, wouldn't it?
That would be inside my space.
Okay, so he's not gonna do that. Hey. Damn it. Hold on. I'm gonna move you for a second so I can move him. There we go. Okay. So this guy here turns around and he says, "Tell me what I want to know." And another of these big tentacles flings out from behind him and goes to smack you upside the head, Kyr'nes.
Is that a wisdom saving throw?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
This will be interesting.
And he hits.
He trying to invade your mind.
I
24.
rolled a 2.
A 2.
With no bonuses. Just a 2.
Oh, boy.
Wait. I have Bardic Inspiration, don't I?
Yes, you do.
That's 1d6 more?
It won't help.
Heck.
You have to hit 15.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit 15 with 1d6.
Yeah. So physically, you take 8 damage.
Ow.
And
Rude.
then
Do I have a reaction spell?
that would be weird if you did. I don't think you do. But
Oh
you
yeah,
can
I
look.
don't. I was thinking of Endr. Endr has a reaction spell. I don't. Okay.
Okay, so you so Azure, or excuse me, Kyr'nes, you take
I'm back. Okay, I heard my name.
no, you're fine.
Okay.
You take 15 points of psychic damage.
Wait,
Yeah,
me?
that's got me on the ground. I had
Got you on the ground?
12. So I will be making
Okay.
death saving throws next turn if we don't do something.
Yes.
I mean, I have +3 to Constitution, so it won't be too bad, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think as the rest of you see this, Azure, you're down. Excuse me, Kyr'nes, you're down. But the rest of you see this tentacle like light up, and it sort of traces back along the ground and off into the woods. And all 3 of the soldiers at the same time say, "Yes, that is what we want, Oriana."
Uh-oh.
Oh. Well, okay. Go ahead.
And yeah, so I think then with the rest of his movement, he probably just like moves away from you. Like he's no longer interested.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me make sure because I think yeah, okay, so if you come back, Azure,
You
Wait,
mean
what?
Kyr'nes?
I know who you meant. You
It's-
meant Kyr'nes.
God damn it,
I know.
Uh,
Azure sounds like such a dragon name. Anyway.
Kyr'nes, if you come back, you have to roll a d4 from every attack or ability roll that you make.
Oh, that's gross. I'm
Yeah,
not a fan of that.
yeah. It is now Endr's turn.
Well, I would assume Endr is having none of letting anyone attack her friends. So she's definitely gonna go try to help Kyr'nes.
Okay.
I don't have control of Endr, I don't think.
Oh,
But
okay.
she definitely moves over there.
Okay, she will provoke an attack of opportunity.
What if so she has a reaction spell. Can she do a reaction spell in reaction to an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I think that's what's for.
Okay. I'm gonna say she does that then. She casts shield
Shield?
in reaction to
Okay.
the attack of opportunity. So she gets
She
plus
also-
5 AC, and then because it's an abjuration spell, she's gonna use Arcane Ward and get 9 temporary hit points as well. So she has
Perfect.
16
You need
AC
to,
and
back
9
her
temporary
booty
hit
up right
points.
here, by the way.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, you need to back your booty up one more square. Right there.
Right. Der? Right.
No,
What?
no. Endr needs to.
Oh, okay. Right about there.
Well, I would
Ye-
assume, okay, if she started here, she just needs to back her butt up one square, still stay within 5 feet, so that she isn't infected by the dust devil. I would assume she would see a tornado right in front of her face.
Mhm.
Yeah. No. Well, she if she's going to move up to Kyr'nes, then she'll be safe from it anyway.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. So they rolled a natural 1, so they missed.
Okay. How long does shield last?
think
Shield. Shield is the duration of the until the end of the next round, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And then can she make a medicine check or oh, she still has an action, so she could make a medicine check, right?
Is shield a bonus action?
Shield's a reaction.
Oh, okay. So she uses her reaction for the turn. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'll allow that. I don't know how. That's kind of funky, but I'll allow it. Yeah. Go ahead and make your medicine check.
Medicine check would be d20 plus 4. So 1d20 plus 4 is a 23. Oh
Okay,
boy, am
you
I
are-
healthy.
You are stable,
Table, yay.
and because she got above 20, I'd say she's able to like get you conscious again.
Okay, so I've got like 1 hit point.
Yeah. Cool.
Very ow, but alive.
For sure.
And then I think that's her turn because reaction, movement, action.
Yep.
And I don't think she has anything to do with bonus action because she doesn't have Shadow Blade, and that's the only bonus action thing she has.
Okay. Cool. So next up is your turn, Kyr'nes.
Okay, I am first and foremost gonna back a good ways away from all 3 of these guys.
Yeah.
'Cause heck no. Do not want. I'm definitely gonna back all the way up here. Dude, I think that's the right amount of squares, right? Ruler. Okay, I have 1 more. Back all the way up here. Cause ow.
Mhm.
And then I am going to Cloud of Daggers is just 1 square, right? It's not
Yep.
like a cube. Okay. I am genuinely incensed at the guy who tentacled me to unconsciousness,
Mhm.
and I Hang on. That's definitely within range. So I definitely cast Cloud of Daggers against this nerd.
That's that guy. Okay.
So for 1 minute, if he moves into the first time or starts his turn, he takes 44 slashing damage. So he takes 44 slashing damage. Basically
Okay.
3d4 because of the tentacle thing.
Mhm.
So I'll just roll 3d4. 4, 3, 4, that's 7, 11.
11 damage. Okay. Okay.
And there are daggers there for an entire minute or until I lose concentration, which is a while.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Anything else?
Don't think I can do anything else.
Okay, next up is Azure.
Okay. I'm gonna. Did anyone try to do toxic damage on them? No one, right?
Sorry, what kind of damage?
Toxic.
No, no one has.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna use a bardic inspiration on myself to use psychic blades.
Okay.
Which is from the College of Whispers, and use mind. Oh, it's psychic damage, right? Yeah, it's psychic. Okay. So yeah. And you said last time that when I use that, I'm supposed to cast, like, I have a bonus on it, right? Like, do I have the bonus from my bardic inspiration and from psychic blades?
No. So if it's an attack, which I think it is, yeah. So if you're, because if it doesn't have a save, then you need to add your spell attack modifier to it, which would be, I mean, it's probably +5, or at least.
Yeah, proficiency plus spellcasting mod.
Yeah. So 2 plus your whatever your charisma modifier is.
2 plus, so it's 5?
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, so I add +5 to my attacks.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna use Jessica.
Oh, hold on. Well, that's. Hold on. What's this ability you're using?
Psychic Blades. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend one use of your bardic inspiration to deal an additional 2d6 psychic damage to the
Okay.
target.
I'm
That's
sorry. I thought that you were
cool.
casting a spell directly on them. No, for that you're just going to use Jessica. It's not going to be a +5.
I like that you called her Jessica. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try to use a Jessica on. Can I ping? Jesus.
I see which one. The one next to the Dust Devil.
Yeah, the one the closest to me.
Yeah. And it would it have been pushed back by that, Matt? Is that what I'm understanding here? By the Dust Devil?
Oh, did it end its turn in it?
Yeah.
He needs to make a strength save?
Within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, he needs to make a strength save, and then he'll take 1d8 damage, and if he fails the save, he takes half and isn't pushed.
What's the save?
That would be against my spell save. I think it's like a 13. Give me
Okay.
1 second to
Well,
double check.
it doesn't matter if it's more than 10.
It's automatically
And
more
it
than
is,
10. It's
yeah, he
8
failed that for
plus
sure.
proficiency.
So roll your damage. I'm sorry for interrupting you, Al.
It's okay. Is it my turn again?
Yeah, it's still your turn.
Okay.
Takes 5, and yeah, he's pushed.
Okay,
'Kay.
wait, where is he? Oh,
He's
okay.
right there now.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do my my attack. So it's 20 minus 1, but I'm proficient in it, so it's +2, so it's 1.
Sorry, one last thing. It's 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. Sorry, it's what, L?
Wait. Okay,
The
so
19?
wait, I'm gonna roll for it. I was like counting out loud.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use well, we'll see if it's because then I'm not gonna yeah, I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna use an arrow that I crafted.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use the bonus on my bow on Jessica.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll damage. Oof. 11?
11 damage total?
No.
Or to
Do
hit?
I to it?
To hit? Okay, that is a miss.
Oh, okay.
You do
Well-
still take your 1d4, though.
Yeah. Oh, 4. Come on. Okay, and I'm gonna apply damage, and I'm gonna move the fuck out.
Mhm.
So oops. Right fucking there.
Okay.
And that's gonna be hit.
Alrighty. Cool. Next up is going to be Zogle.
Okay, so first up, I'm a move the Dust Devil since that's a thing in which I can do.
Mhm.
Over here. Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'm a eat this.
You're gonna eat something?
I'm gonna eat that thing.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
It does hit.
And that'll be 14 piercing damage.
14 piercing damage. Okay.
He also needs to make a strength saving throw of 13 or higher.
Okay. He makes a save.
Drats, not knocked prone then.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Could you move maybe Dust Devil for me? I don't have the ability to move
Oh
the
yeah.
token.
Sorry. Where's it going to? There. Okay. Alrighty. Is that all?
That should be it, yeah.
Okay. The next up, yeah. Okay, so that was Zogle. Let's see.
All right, who's up next?
1 second. The others can. Okay, yeah. So, the these soldier dudes they all turn to one of you and oh well, okay, so he takes damage from blade of clouds or
Cloud of
wait,
blades, cloud of daggers,
right? Yeah.
3d4 because of the tentacle.
From the angry cloud of daggers.
It is an angry cloud of daggers. He was very angry when he casted it.
Yeah.
That's 6 damage.
6
Slashing
damage?
damage.
Okay. So each of them is going to turn to one of you, and they say, "Well, as much as I'd like," and like they're saying this in unison, "as much as I'd like to taste you,
Ooh.
I think it's time for me to leave. I've gathered enough information." And these soldiers start to melt. And you can kind of see the mass traveling back towards the forest. This isn't a thing that's in the book, so I'm gonna say that you guys all have like one turn before these guys are totally melted. But yeah, they don't make any attacks on you guys or anything.
Can I roll something to see where the heck these tentacles are going after they detach from the guards?
Oh, they're not detaching from the guards. The guards are melting.
Oh, the guards were like extensions of this thing.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Can I roll Arcana to see what the heck is the deal if this thing is leaving?
Yeah, I mean, it appears that it's going. You see the mass from these soldier bodies, kind of traveling back along the lines, back to there. That's all you can really figure out from the information you have.
So the one next to me, can I try to tear off, a big hunk of tentacle before it leaves?
Well, you guys are all going to have one turn, so we're going to stay in the turn order. So first up would be Endr.
Well, what can Endr do? Question of the day. Well, she's definitely gonna move away from these guards for sure.
Uh-huh.
How far can she go? I think she would see.
Actually, if he just ended his turn there, he needs to take dust devil damage. Go ahead and calculate that while Kyr'nes is doing his thing, Matt.
And also make a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Endr is offended by the fact that these things were impersonating guards, so she's gonna head toward 30 feet toward the tentacle mass thing, probably putting her, let's say, here-ish, because the tentacle mass is in line with Kyr'nes, right?
It's so Endr would know that it's a little bit closer than that.
Okay. Can you ping to know where it is?
Sure.
Okay, there. So she's gonna head 30 feet. Probably here, I think.
To like there, you said?
Yes.
Okay, she's actually going to move there because if she moved here, she would be right on top of this. Let me reveal it for you.
Also, I don't know if it matters to you, kid, but the dust devil, the entire radius of it is all considered difficult terrain.
Okay, good to know. Let's see. How do I reveal this?
I would.
I think that's the token there. There we go. Yeah. So when Endr gets there, she sees a big old slime.
Ugh. Would she know anything about the slime, or is it just you gross slime?
It's probably just gross slime. It does have a bunch of faces in it, though.
Ooh, faces. Yikes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say she casts. Yeah, let's say Thunderwave.
Thunderwave? Okay.
Yes. That means she doesn't have So Thunderwave is Constitution saving throw on fail 2d8 thunder damage, and it flies 10 feet back. On successful save, no pushing, half damage. Anything not secured down gets pushed 10 feet, and there's a colossal boom that you can hear for 300 feet.
Okay. And yeah, it does not make it save.
Okay, 2d8 thunder damage incoming. 2d8. Yeah, and that's a 15-foot cube, so it wouldn't hit anybody else.
Yeah.
2d8 is 10.
10. Okay.
10 thunder damage. Kaboom.
Okay. All right. It wiggles, and Endr is able to hear the scream from all three of the soldiers.
She definitely would not enjoy. She'd be like, "Oh, sorry," like very much not a fan of hearing the Bellwind guard scream.
Yeah.
For sure. Do I?
Okay. And next up would be Kyr'nes.
Okay. Since Kyr'nes hears this huge boom, he assumes something is up. And,
Okay.
because he goes, duh, that was loud. And, casts Ice Knife, at the slime.
Okay.
So,
Perfect.
that is 1d20 plus 3. That's 14.
Okay. That. Yeah, that's it. That hits.
Oh, and I use one of my sorcery points to careful spell, so the cold explosion does not hit Endr.
Okay.
I should have mentioned that before casting it.
You're fine.
So that's 1d10 stabby damage, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, 1d10 piercing damage, and then the cold damage if you can't make the dex save. So 1d10.
He does not make the dex save.
Heck yes. So that's 3 plus 2d6 is 11.
11 damage. Okay. All right. Anything else?
I don't think I have anything else to do. So
Okay.
that's that from
Cool.
Kyr'nes.
Next.
He's gonna just hang out where he is.
Cool. Next up is going to be Azure.
So they are melting, right?
Yeah,
Are are their weapons melting too?
everything's melting. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna run for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna run over there, and I'm gonna try to grasp on their weapons. On
Okay.
his weapon.
Okay. When you get there, his crossbow.
Friends, hello.
Hey,
Oh,
welcome.
hello.
Yeah.
You just thunderwaved something.
Are we seriously still fighting the dipshits that
These are no ordinary. These are no ordinary guards. There is a something slime that screams.
Yes, again, we're still fighting them.
Yes.
Yeah, except it's like they're not just guards. It's like a big creature.
Yeah,
And
I
you
was
just
there for that
thunderwaved
part.
the heck out of it.
Okay. So as you get there, the crossbow is starting to look less like a crossbow and more like a big piece of this slimy vine.
Oh,
Okay. Can I try to like pull on it
Oh my
Sure.
god!
to
Sure. Go
like?
ahead and make a strength check.
Oh god. Okay. Just like plain.
Yep.
Okay. Do I have to add my modifier? Or...
Yeah, your strength modifier.
God. Oh, 13.
13. You pull a little bit of slime off of this thing, and it stops being a crossbow.
You gross.
Okay.
You have grossness all over your hands. Well done.
Okay, then can I? Okay. Well, I'll like use I'll use my dagger named Kayila,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll wipe the slime with it,
Okay.
and that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Next up is Zogle.
All right, I'm gonna try to tear off a big old hunk, like try to go straight in there and just gnaw it off or tear it off or whatever I can do.
Okay.
Okay.
What animal are you now?
Direwolf.
I'm a dire wolf.
Nice.
Cool. So go ahead and make your attack.
So is it going to be a strength to try to like pull it off, or just a straight attack?
Make a straight attack.
Well, would you look at that?
The strength roll you did was better.
I got a 7.
Okay. Yeah. That is a fail. Do you have multi?
Oh wait. I'm next to Azure.
Yes, you are.
I
Pack
get
tactics?
advantage. Pack tactics.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm trying not to have artsy lighting.
Here we go.
Son of a. All right.
Oh.
I'll just
Oh,
stick with the 7, I guess.
Okay.
I want to know what the other roll is.
It was a nat 1.
Oh,
So
damn.
so the 2 plus 5 look pretty good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna keep that dust devil basically on top of this guy so that it can't get away fully.
Yeah. And actually, as the turn rolls over, these guys are just about like they're just about melted, and the dust devil it actually catches up the like vine kind of things, and the daggers are slicing this dude to ribbons. And actually, your guys' AOE killed them because they only had 1 health left. If Al had made an attack, you probably would have killed it.
But why would I make an attack? Why would I do that? That's not me.
So yeah,
That's not
so
Azure.
the dust devil whirls up these vines, and then they're like spinning around in the dust devil, just kind of super dead.
Nice movement on the map.
Something like that.
Good.
I'll stop my concentration.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go towards the biggest pieces
Uh-huh.
and see if I can start maybe doing some research up on this.
Yeah, so I think we might call that for this week. I've got to get this headphone situation figured out and stuff, but definitely at the start of next week we'll cover any gains that you're able to get from this.
Also, was looking forward to sweet Endr personal moment. No,
Next
didn't
week.
get it.
Um, also, if anyone wants to check out that creature that you just slayed, you'll want to look in Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes under the Oblex.
I was wondering because when you first said like
normal
3
slime.
not quite okay people, I was like, there's no freaking way you're throwing a corpse flower at us. And then I was like, no. Because you said it just stunk like sulfur. And I was like, wait.
Yeah, and actually they're so the Oblex is weak to fire, so
See, my brain immediately goes normal chemistry things, and if you smell sulfur, do not light fire things.
Yeah. But it apparently is a weakness to fire, which, oh boy, did not help Kyr'nes here. A very chilly boy.
well, I'm gonna do my outro real quick, and then I'm gonna run, you guys.
Yeah.
So
You
my
got
name
a
is Kid
dash
Infinite.
somewhere?
What's that?
You got a dash somewhere?
Well, maybe to a tech store and get this. So I didn't actually pull the pins out of my USB cord. I pulled the pins out of my computer.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
still capable of being spliced, but also, yikes.
Yeah, no, it's fucked. But I'll figure it out. So my name is Kid Infinite. I am a streamer here on Twitch. I play D&D with these guys every Tuesday, and other than that, I play every night of the week. So feel free to check out my channel. I'll catch you guys next week. I love you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, let's get Glacier. Let's get you up next.
Oh, sure. So my name is Glacier Nester. Whether it's with or without the underscore depends on the website, just because of, some places have different username rules. On YouTube, it's without the underscore because they like to have you have a first and last name. But I do normally I do Frozen Tundra Finds where I pick a different game each week and have a first impressions. But right now we're just playing one of the Frozen Tundra Finds games because the audience needs to go vote on what game we're gonna be playing for Frozen Tundra Finds out of the pile of 14. So please go do that. It's the form link is in the Frozen Tundra Finds playlist, and it's also like in practically every description that I've made for YouTube recently within the past couple weeks. As far as streaming goes, I'm here Tuesday nights playing Dungeons and Dragons as everybody's favorite overly bubbly Dragonborn Kyr'nes. Wednesday nights I do a variety game. Normally it's just a night stream where we're gonna finish up Strong Bed's cool game for attractive people. Tomorrow, because of some weirdness with my job, I'm actually gonna be streaming at 8 a.m. Central Time for a little while, and then the rest of the stream later at the normal time.
Why would you let yourself sleep?
Because content is important, and I want to finish Strong Bad so I can move on to other games. Anyway, other than that, on Twitch, I do a thing called Paper Cuts on Fridays, where I read a public domain book. Yeah, public domain book. Every Friday. Whether I finish it or not is up to the strength of my voice and how much time I have. We just finished Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and read some Edgar Allan Poe last week. This week we're going to read something by H.G. Wells. Which one I'm not sure yet. We'll cross that bridge when we're a little closer. But we're definitely gonna read something by Miss Helena Grace Wells. That's a reference, I promise. I know it's not actually Helena Grace Wells. But anyway,
Warehouse 13.
Yes, you got it. I need to scream about Warehouse 13 in your chat after this, maybe if I don't need to sleep. What else? Oh, the stream VODs get posted on YouTube such that I have content every day of the week except for Sundays, and I might wind up coming up with something for Sundays, you never know. But feel free to check me out, Glacier Nester. It's a pretty easy Google. It's a pretty unique username, so pretty easy to find. Feel free to go vote on Frozen Tundra Finds. Please, please, please go do that, because it makes it miles easier for me to pick what game to play. feel free to drop by for paper cuts on Friday, strong bat on Wednesday, whichever half of the stream you wind up with. It's fine, but feel free to drop by. And thanks for tuning in. Anyway, that's my spiel.
How about Owl?
I play Azure, the charismatic and lovely, more or less useless bard. I stream creative when I feel like it. See, so that means like once every year. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I stream creative. We have a gay old time, and it's lit. AF. So yeah, come follow me on Twitch and yeah, come listen to Shayana Twain for hours with me.
So he's got a car.
Van.
That don't impress me much.
Razz, what you got?
Nothing. I don't stream. I don't do YouTube. I just reblog things on Tumblr. I draw, but they're very limitedly posted.
I mean, there's that blog for like My Hero stuff you and I share. You occasionally post things there.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
she's
mostly
super
you
cute.
blood vomiting, though.
That is mostly me blithering on for altogether too many pages, but
She's got super cuteness working for her, so there's
true.
that.
But I mean, if you want to check out the very few occasional writings and Glacier's writing that's like an academic paper threw up on a young adult novel that threw up on a 30s pulp.
it's true.
Go there. There's like 1 or 2 pieces of writing on there that are mine.
There's also art. It's myheroaaron.tumblr.com. There are dashes between those words.
Yeah, my hero Aaron. I might possibly be setting up a side blog just for art. Possibly, maybe, if I can remember to do it. But if I do by next week, I'll plug that then there forward. So.
All right, and to anybody that's new in chat, I am Matthatter Plays. I play the super angsty, kind of annoying, also hates everybody, Druid. And we play Dungeons and Dragons on Tuesdays, obviously, and right after this, we're going to be starting a new spooky game. But I stream full time, 5 days out of the week. Help.
Mood.
So yeah, there's that. And everybody, thanks so much for always playing the Dungeons and Dragons with me for the first part of stream. But yeah, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna go head over and start playing Vampire. Anybody wants to watch? It's like
Well-
a $50 game.
We shall see. Depends on how much sleep I'm gonna need.
Who needs sleep when you can have terror?
Who needs
There.
sleep when you can just rock dark circles?
Hell
Girl,
yeah.
I'm
I
rocking the
told you
dark
I'm a
circles.
raccoon. I got dark circles. I love tacos, and I don't sleep very much.
A
Matt, you
mood.
and me. We both
Okay.
raccoons.
Well,
Alright,
I'm
guys.
gonna head to sleep. So,
Oh, bye, owl.
Yes.
Have a good
Bye.
sleep.
Bye.
bye.
All right, and to everyone else, bye.
Bye. Butts and seats.